Hello my pretties, Gormac back here with a couple of videos we're going to do today. These are going to be my favorite drummers, bass players, vocalists, and guitarists. So at the end of this we'll basically have like an all-star band at the end. So this is going to be kind of neat. So let's start with the drummers. My top 5 drummers, since I couldn't really figure out my top 10 because I don't know, I'm silly that way. But my top 5 drummers are, it's a mix, it's mainly progressive bands, but we'll get started. My number 5 drummer is Mike Portnoy of Dream Theater, the Winery Dogs, and about 5,000 other bands that he's been in. You know, his playing speaks for itself. My second, my number 4 drummer actually replaced Mike Portnoy in Dream Theater, and that's Mike Mangini. He was also in the band Extreme for a little while, and his playing is quite technical, but what I also really like about him is his love for what he does. You can clearly see when he's playing that he's having a great time. Number 3 is pretty much everybody's favorite drummer, I think, and that's Neil Peart from Rush. What hasn't been said about this man? He is special. He's done things on those drums that nobody else can do. And I actually read a little interview with Dave Grohl, and they asked if he would consider replacing Neil in Rush if the other 2 guys in Rush asked, and he's like, no, I couldn't do what Neil does, so no. Number 2 is the recently deceased Vinnie Paul. I love Vinnie's playing. He beat the living shit out of his kit. I never got to see him with Pantera. I've seen videos of him live with Pantera, but when I saw him with Hell Yeah, you could see how much he loved to drum, and he just, I don't know, he was incredible. And my favorite drummer of all time recently passed away as well, and most of you probably won't know who this guy is, but it's Pat Torpey from the band Mr. Big. Pat passed away last year, and as a lifelong Mr. Big fan, it was really sad to see him go. This man had a groove about him, man. He could play those drums like nobody's business, and it was beautiful. Sometimes drums are thought of as a primal, brutal instrument. When Pat played drums, it was beautiful. So that's my top 5 drummers, guys. So right now in my drum seat for my ultimate band is Pat Torpey. Next video we're going to do will be my top 5 bass players. Since I'm a bass player, check it out.